Imagine a world locked in ice, where every breath you take stings your lungs and the sun barely warms your skin. Vast glaciers dominate the landscape, stretching as far as the eye can see, swallowing forests and rivers beneath their frozen weight. Temperatures plummet to unimaginable lows, turning the world into a place where survival is a daily battle. This was the harsh reality of the Ice Age, a time when humans struggled to survive against the odds, facing hunger, predators, and the relentless cold. In this unforgiving environment, fire was not merely a convenience. It was the very lifeline of our ancestors, a force that meant the difference between life and death. Fire provided warmth in a world gripped by freezing temperatures, allowing people to rest, recover, and dream of a better tomorrow. It offered a beacon of light in the darkness, pushing back against the long nights and giving comfort when the world outside was hostile and unknown. Fire gave humans the power to cook food, unlocking essential nutrients, making tough meat edible, and reducing the risk of disease, transforming the way our ancestors lived and ate. This element, so crucial to human existence, left its mark on the very fabric of our evolution, shaping our bodies, our brains, and our societies. The ability to control fire was a defining moment in human history, a leap that set us apart from every other creature on Earth. It separated us from the animal kingdom, allowing us to thrive in environments that would have otherwise been uninhabitable, and to build communities around the warmth and safety of the flames. Yet, for a long time, the story of how and when our ancestors mastered fire remained shrouded in mystery, hidden beneath layers of ash and time, waiting to be uncovered by curious minds. Deep in the heart of Ukraine, a team of archaeologists unearthed a site that would rewrite our understanding of the Ice Age. At Caveman 9, buried beneath layers of sediment, lay the remnants of an ancient encampment. This was no ordinary site. Scattered throughout were the unmistakable traces of ancient hearths, silent witnesses to a time when fire was king. Dating back an astounding 26,500 years, these hearths offer a glimpse into a period known as the Last Glacial Maximum. This was the coldest period of the last Ice Age, a time when glaciers reached their maximum extent, and much of Europe resembled a frozen wasteland. The discovery at Caveman 9 was remarkable. It pushed back the timeline for controlled fire use in Europe by thousands of years, demonstrating that early humans had ventured into these harsh lands equipped with the knowledge and skill to wield this powerful element. The hearths themselves were simple yet ingenious, representing a remarkable adaptation to the harsh Ice Age environment. These ancient fire pits were more than just places to burn wood. They were the very center of daily life, providing warmth, safety, and a sense of community for those who gathered around them. They were not elaborate structures, but rather shallow depressions in the ground, carefully crafted to contain and control the flames. The design was practical, allowing for efficient burning while minimizing the risk of the fire spreading, which was crucial in the unpredictable Ice Age climate. These ancient fire pits varied in size, suggesting that they served different purposes, a testament to the adaptability and ingenuity of our Ice Age ancestors. Some were likely used for daily tasks, while others may have been reserved for special occasions or communal activities. Some hearths were relatively small and compact, ideal for providing warmth and light within a confined space. These intimate fires would have been essential for survival during long, frigid nights, offering comfort and protection from the elements. These hearths, likely fueled by carefully selected kindling and wood, would have been the heart of the encampment, a place for gathering, storytelling, and sharing warmth in the face of the bitter cold. Around these fires, knowledge was passed down, bonds were strengthened, and the spirit of the group was kept alive. Other hearths were significantly larger, hinting at a more industrial purpose. These expansive fire pits may have been used for processing food on a larger scale or for other communal tasks that required greater heat and space. These larger fires may have been used for cooking, their intense heat capable of roasting meat and rendering fat from animal carcasses. Such activities would have been vital for survival, providing essential nutrition and sustenance for the group. The presence of these larger hearths suggests a level of communal organization where groups worked together to exploit the resources of their environment. These ancient hearths stand as silent witnesses to the ingenuity, cooperation, and resilience of our distant ancestors. Archaeologists are detectives of the past, piecing together fragments of evidence to reconstruct long-gone worlds. At Corman 9, they employed cutting-edge scientific techniques to analyze the hearths, unlocking secrets hidden for millennia. Through meticulous excavation and analysis of the hearths, researchers discovered telltale signs of the fuels used to feed the flames. Charcoal fragments, preserved for thousands of years, revealed that spruce wood was the primary fuel source. However, the analysis went further, revealing something even more intriguing. Mixed in with the charcoal were fragments of burnt bone and traces of animal fat. These findings suggested that early humans at Corman 9 were not simply burning wood. They were actively managing their fires, adding bone and fat to increase the heat and duration of the flames. The use of bone and fat as fuel was not a random act of desperation. It was a deliberate strategy employed by people who understood the properties of different materials and how to maximize their effectiveness. Bone, when burned, releases a surprising amount of heat, making it a valuable fuel source in environments where wood may be scarce. Animal fat, too, played a crucial role in fire management. Adding fat to a fire increases its temperature and produces a longer-lasting flame. This was essential for activities like cooking, where a consistent and controllable heat source was, absolutely paramount. The evidence from Corman's 9 paints a picture of a people who were intimately familiar with their environment and the resources it offered. They were not passive inhabitants of a frozen wasteland, but active and resourceful survivors, exploiting every advantage to endure. The ability to control fire, to harness its power and bend it to their will, set humans on a different evolutionary trajectory. It allowed them to colonize new lands, withstand harsh climates, and ultimately to thrive. The hearths at Corman 9 are a testament to the ingenuity of our Ice Age ancestors. These ancient fire pits are not merely remnants of the past, they are snapshots of human intelligence in action. They demonstrate a deep understanding of the natural world, of the properties of different materials, and the ability to manipulate them to meet their needs. The fires at Corman's 9 burned brightly for a reason. They were ignited and maintained by people who understood their power, people who had developed techniques for starting, controlling, and utilizing fire to its fullest potential. The discovery at Corman 9 challenged previous assumptions about early humans and their capabilities during the Ice Age. It demonstrated that our ancestors were not simply passive survivors, clinging to existence in the face of a changing climate. They were innovators, adapters, and problem solvers of the highest order. Previously, evidence for controlled fire use during this period was scarce. Many researchers believed that humans ventured into these colder regions only after the Ice Age had begun to recede. The hearths at Corman 9 shattered this notion, providing concrete evidence of human presence and ingenuity during the harshest period of the last Ice Age. The findings at Corman 9 forced a re-evaluation of our understanding of Ice Age humans. They painted a picture of a people more resilient, resourceful, and adaptable than previously imagined. The legacy of fire extends far beyond the hearths of Corman 9. It is a story that stretches back hundreds of thousands of years, to a time when our ancestors first learned to harness the power of flame. Fire was not just a tool, it was a turning point, a force that would forever alter the course of human history. It is a legacy woven into the very fabric of human existence, connecting us across generations and continents. Around the fire, stories were shared, bonds were formed, and cultures began to flourish. The glow of firelight became a symbol of community, safety, and hope. The control of fire allowed us to alter our environment, to shape our destiny, and to embark on a journey that led us to become the dominant species on Earth. With fire, we could cook food, ward off predators, and survive in harsh climates. It gave us the confidence to explore new lands and adapt to ever-changing challenges. From the first flickering flames ignited by our ancestors to the controlled burns used in modern agriculture, fire has played a pivotal role in shaping our world. It has been both a destructive and creative force, clearing forests for new growth and forging tools that built civilizations. It has been a source of warmth, light, protection, and inspiration, fueling our creativity and driving our technological advancements. The simple act of gathering around a fire sparked ideas that would lead to art, language, and innovation. As we marvel at the technological advancements of the 21st century, it is essential to remember the humble beginnings from which we arose. The spark that once lit a dark cave now powers entire cities, yet its essence remains unchanged, a symbol of human progress and resilience. The hearths at Corman 9 are a testament to the enduring power of human ingenuity, a reminder that even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges, the human spirit finds a way to not just survive, but to thrive. Our journey with fire continues, lighting the path forward for generations yet to come. The discovery at Corman 9 ignited more than just flames. It ignited a burning curiosity within the scientific community and beyond. It reminded us that the past is not a closed book, but rather a vast and unexplored landscape, ripe with secrets waiting to be unearthed. As archaeologists delve deeper into the layers of time, who knows what other wonders they will uncover? What other stories will they bring to light, illuminating the long and arduous journey of our species? The quest to understand our past is a journey without end, fueled by an unquenchable thirst for knowledge and a profound respect for those who came before us. The hearths at Corman 9 are not merely ancient relics but beacons, guiding us forward as we seek to unravel the mysteries of our shared human story.